Hi there, welcome back to the second video in our vlog series on prioritizing yourself. And for those of you who like the compassion fatigue videos that we released a few months ago, this is for you. As you'll recall, compassion fatigue happens when we give so much of ourselves to other people, we don't leave a lot back for ourselves. But that's okay, because it just means that you're amazing. The trick is to be able to shift and pivot so that in fact we can start saying yes to ourselves and not just prioritize other people. Easier said than done though, right? It is a habit, which we do talk about habits in this vlog series, so make sure you tune into that. For now though, what I want to encourage you to do is to not think about how you're going to feel guilty and selfish if in fact you prioritize yourself, but remember that this is how you're going to have enough energy and resourcefulness for other people and all the many commitments that you have in this world. So I promised you, just like in the last video, that I give you 3 strategies. In fact, I've combined all of these strategies in one document because I bet you and your colleagues and the other members of your community would benefit from having these tools at their fingertips. So download that on my website. In the meantime, let me tell you what those next 3 are. The first one is say yes. And you may not have been expecting I was going to come out with that. Well, how do you say yes to things if you're already not prioritizing yourself? Are you saying yes to the right things? I know for a long time, I always saw myself as a dancer, but I kept leaving it. I would go to a performing arts high school, I switched majors, left dance behind. Went to university, left dance behind. Even started dancing with my husband, we moved to a new community, left dance behind. But I realized that's part of what I enjoy. It's what fuels me up. So I had to start saying yes to that being a permanent and important thing in my life. And now it's a great aspect not only to be able to pursue the art, but also for fitness. I didn't realize that until I had to start realizing that I wasn't saying yes to the things that fueled me and filled me up. What fills your cup? Say yes to those things and make them big rocks, just like in the last vlog where we talked about Stephen Covey's advice. Prioritize the big rocks first. The second thing is one that you will have been told before. Say no. But that's easier said than done, right? Let me tell you the easiest way to say no. Think of it as if it's something that you don't enjoy, and if it's something that doesn't make life better for you and the other people around you, and if it's making you exhausted that you can't even sustain those things, that's your recipe to really examine. Do I need to do this? Here's a little example. My brother-in-law came for a visit when I had my first very small baby. I was in the kitchen making bread, and he walked in, dead stop. He said, "What on earth are you doing?" "Well, I'm baking bread. I like it. It tastes good. It's cheaper." He went, "Brr." "Hold it right there, Sarah. There are bakeries for a reason. There is no reason you need to bake bread. Don't tell me that there isn't a bakery in this community that you can't afford a loaf of bread and that it does not going to taste as good or close to as good as the bread you can make." And you know, it's like a wake-up call. He stood for me that I don't need to give so much of my energy to things that aren't that important. And I have the right to sit down in that time that I would be spending baking bread, or hang out with my baby, or with him, or any number of other things that I want to do and need to do in my life. Say no to the things that don't matter. Say no to spending another half an hour on emails before you leave for the end of the day. Say no to the things that don't make your life better and the people that you love better. And the last thing is, say maybe. There's probably lots of things that you're really interested in, causes you're passionate about, a difference that you want to make. If you try to spread yourself so thin, what kind of impact can you have on any one of those things? So say something like this. Somebody invites you to be part of an important committee. Wow, that sounds really good. Let me check back with my team or my family, and then I'll be able to confirm with you. How's Monday? Somebody asks you to donate, and you've never heard of this charity. It sounds really great. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Let me check it out. I want to learn more about what you do, and I'll get back to you. Buy yourself a little bit of time. It still allows you to say yes if that's the right thing, but it's a lot easier to say yes after you've said maybe than it is to say no after you've said yes. So those are the 3 tips for this week, and there's another 4 coming to you in the next vlog. In the meantime, my name's Sarah McVanel. Be well and be great.